Hello and welcome back to Sabas Foods. Today I'm going to be making a naked cake. It's going to be a two-tier cake and the customer wants fresh fruits and fresh roses or flowers on the cake as a decoration. And here is what I'll be using. So I'll be using some basic white flour, granulated sugar, 6 eggs, some lemon juice and baking powder, also some milk, but the milk is in the fridge at the moment. I will also be putting the mixture in my cake tin. For those of you who see my recipes before, I always use like a biscuit tin for my cake tin. And this cake tin here. This will be the bottom, and then you can see how that will form for the tiers on top. It'll probably look a bit bigger, a bit longer, because in the middle is going to be buttercream and on the edges is going to be also buttercream, but you'll see. So let's get to baking. So I'm going to separate these 6 eggs. Now I'm going to weigh 300 grams of flour. Grams of baking powder. I'm just going to add all the packet, and then I'm going to sift both the flour and the baking powder. Then I'm going to weigh out 250 grams of granulated sugar. The recipe requires 110 ml of milk, so I've got my 100 ml spoon and 5 ml spoons, so 2 of those. So set that aside. First of all, I'm going to get the egg yolks and put them in my Kenwood mixer using the balloon whisk. And to that I'm going to add the sugar. And start whisking. So now I'm going to scrape the mixture from the sides and from the whisk. It's already mixed in nicely. Smooth consistency for the cake batter. So I'm going to add this mixture to a glass bowl. This mixture is the egg yolks, the flour and the milk which I added there slowly. What I'm going to do now is going to clean the mixer because now I have to whisk the egg whites. Now that it's nice and clean, I'm going to proceed on whisking these egg whites. The recipe calls for cream of tartar. I don't have cream of tartar, so I'm going to be using a few drops of lemon juice, which is also okay. And you want to whisk the egg whites so it looks like a white and fluffy meringue kind of consistency. So, as you can see, the mixture is nice and fluffy and white. It's been mixing for 10 minutes, approximately 10 minutes. And I'm going to add that to the first mixture of egg yolks, flour and milk. There we go. So I'm going to add it in 2 parts to the mixture here. And I'm just going to fold it in. Not mix it or beat it, I should say. Just fold it in. As you can see there, the batter is coming together nicely. Looks light and fluffy, so you can imagine what it will look like when it comes out the oven. And repeat, fold it in. Make sure all the mixture is incorporated. No white streaks from the egg whites. And then I'm going to add it to my cake tin. I'm going to bake it on 175, which is about there. And it should take approximately 20 minutes. Risen very nicely, as you can see. So what you do is get a knife and you go directly into the middle, and if there's still cake batter on it, then it's not ready. So as you can see, that's not ready yet, so maybe another 5 minutes in the oven. I've used the same exact procedure for the second cake, and I'm going to add this mixture to this tin. Try and get the mixture as even as possible. So there you have it, the cake is finished. It needed an extra 5 minutes, and I'm going to leave that to cool, and then we're on to the next stage. Second cake is going in, and it needs another 20 minutes, maybe 25 minutes like the first one. So that's going to go in right now on the same temperature. So both cakes are ready. They look very nice golden brown colour. I think that's all that I need for the 2-tier cake. Just waiting for them to cool down, and then on to the next step. So now it's time for phase 2 of this naked 2-tier cake. First of all, the cakes are cooled down 100%, and I'm going to be slicing the cakes in half. I'm going to slice the larger one in half. Buttercream is going to go in the middle and some berries. And this cake, the one that's going on top, I'm going to slice into 3 slices. Plus I'm going to even it out because there's a large dome on top of the cake, so that has to even out. And also that one has to. So these are the boards that I bought. I've bought a 12-inch board and a 7-inch board. And that's going to go under the small cake, and the larger cake will sit on this one. So let's open them up. So there you have it, naked fruit and flour cake. I hope you enjoy watching this video as much as I've enjoyed making the video and making the cake. Thank you for watching. Like, comment and subscribe to Sebas Foods. Till next time, bye.